traffic done out of the way. Boom, we got all of our traffic done out of the way. Smooth sailing.
Kyle's getting pumped. Ow! I guess I can keep talking.
I can't hear you.
Right. So originally we were going to go to sleep along the Columbia River tonight, but now we're kind of just gonna head towards Chelan and see what happens. Maybe we'll drive all the way to Chelan, maybe we will sleep along Columbia River, maybe, like, we don't know, we're just gonna go with it, and it's fun.
How far is it?
Chelan is 3 hours away, so we'd get there around midnight. Yeah, gotta let the people know. The reason we are going to Chelan is because we have something very exciting scheduled there for tomorrow, and it is pretty much a third of our budget for this trip. So,
that'd be awesome.
Yep. I love you, Kyle.
Love you too.
Hello. Good morning, everybody. We got to Chelan and got to Walmart around midnight. It was kind of hot. We should have just aired out the car before we just went back there and started moving everything around. So, lesson learned. We are going to go to a local diner and get some breakfast, then probably go to a park and maybe get some drone shots or just some fun shots and just kind of relax for a bit. And a little bit before noon we are heading to our surprise. That's why my hair is in braids, because I need my hair in braids for this basically. So that's a hint, but honestly I'll probably use whatever we're doing in the title and thumbnail, so you probably already know what it is. We are just at a
Park.
I think it's Riverwalk Park. We're right by Main Street, but I don't think we're gonna walk around. We'll see. No?
I don't know.
That's a tandem bicycle. We should get one of those. It's a nice little park. But a lot of the other parks that we looked at going to had paid parking, and we didn't want to pay, especially because we don't know how long we're gonna hang out here. What's nice is they're all pretty close to each other though. They're all just around the lake. But Kyle says the water's really warm.
I wanted to stick my butt in it. But there was a bunch of ducks that wouldn't let me do it.
So the water's warm, there's people kayaking. I actually haven't seen any paddle boarding or anything, just kayaking.
Do you think they know about paddleboarding?
I don't know.
Probably not.
We are back on the road. We are now going to go and
Helicopter riding.
no, we're gonna go skydiving. And this is something I've never like wanted to do, but Kyle has, and I can't let him jump out of a plane unless I'm jumping out of a plane after him. It's gonna be cool. I may or may not have worn bamboo underwear in case I pee a little. I think I'll be fine though. Like, I like roller coasters and stuff, and you'll be fine because you're fine with everything.
You name was Nacho.
This is what we're skydiving over. Yes, so we're sitting on a bench and these dogs walk by. And they're really cute. And so of course we're like, and the lady's like, he likes to sit on laps. And we're like, oh, bring it on. And so the dog just jumps up on Kyle's lap. His name's Nacho, and just sat there for, I don't know, 20 seconds and then jumped off and walked away. It was awesome. It was pretty fun. Here we go.
This one's for you, Nacho.
So I am on my phone, but Kyle is changing his shoes. We're at the skydiving place. That is the highway right there. So that's cool, but it actually looks like a really fun place too to skydive. Nice scenery, and it's not super busy or anything, so I'm really excited. It's gonna be fun. Love you.
Love you too.
You ready?
Yeah. I don't know what this video was for.
Calling on the invitation to the one-leg defiant nation, and the sight of you is coming back as the light of day is turning back, and I can see you on the other side. Won't you take me all the way tonight?
Holy cow.
That
was insane.
That was really cool. Did
Wow.
it hurt you a little?
No.
Oh, well, mine kind of hurt.
My cheeks were flapping the whole
Yeah.
time.
And I was like, ah! Yeah, my cheeks, my braids.
It was crazy.
Yeah, the flight was beautiful. We had like a pretty long flight, like 20 minutes at least, and so that was really cool and a nice way to kind of get up there. And it says that we were at 11,000 feet when we jumped, which is really cool. And so when we jumped out, we flipped. That's what they had us do.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
gotcha. Yeah.
So we flipped, and that was so crazy. Whew. I don't know. We're gonna go get like a slushie, maybe swim in the lake or something. Whew.
All right. Amy wanted to turn to drive. We just jumped out of a plane.
We just jumped out of a plane at 11,000 feet. What'd you think, Kyle?
Yeah. The whole time talking about it, or like, yeah, no worries. Like, it'll be fun. But I don't know about you, but I was the first one to jump out, and so we're on that board.
Yeah, it's like the size of a piece of paper.
Yeah, it's tiny. And we were on there for 5-10 seconds, and that was the scariest for me. You're just standing there and like looking down, about to jump, like what, when are we going? Yeah, that was the scariest for me.
I think for me, that I thought was actually really cool, but the jumping off, like the first initial like jolt and somersault, that was the scariest for me. Yeah, by far. It was just like that somersault, just starting off with a bang and being like, oh my goodness, like my lips are just blah 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 flapping in the wind, and yeah, and then I was a little uncomfortable. I probably should have, 'cause once we kind of were in free fall, he's like, okay, you know, comfortable. I'm like, yeah, no, I wasn't. So it's all good though, but and then he had me steer for a while. You got a chance to do that, right?
Yeah,
And what do you think of that?
it was fine.
I was like too weak to do it, and you know, he had me do a couple turns that were really fast, and I'm like, oh, a little too fast. I mean, I probably should just
felt like it.
Yeah, I kind of thought we'd be like right after the other.
I was only down there for like 2 minutes.
How was your landing?
Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah, so because of my hip problems, I kind of had a hard time like pulling my legs up all the way. And he's like, okay, just make sure my feet hit the ground first. But that was really cool, and I loved that we got to do it together. It was just us in the plane with them, which was so special and cool. And I will say, riding in the plane though, because so I jumped last, and so I was in the back of the plane, and my instructor's behind me, and so I'm sitting in the back of the plane, and there's like a blue line and a sign that says, "Don't put any weight in the rear area. Don't sit past the blue line." And I'm like, I'm sitting past the blue line, and it's like max capacity 120 pounds, and I'm like, this is fine, right? Like, what? So that at first was kind of like, what? I thought it was really cool that you got to sit in the window while it was open, or the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and our instructors were so great.
No, the whole thing was, they're really chill and funny. It was crazy. Like,
so we're sitting here eating, and Kyle still is processing what we just did. It's really cute, but we've got fries, Kyle's got a burger, and then we have a lemonade and milkshake, and it's actually really good, so we will make sure to write this down.
really good at getting
Number 20, your order's ready.
just yourself in the camera.
Well, this is my phone, not the vlog camera. Sorry, I'll get back on the vlog camera. We are gonna go for a quick swim. Yay! Swimming with the ducks. Feels so good.
Yup.
I get around despite the loss. I'm over here, gotta get across. Whether you like it or not, I get around despite the loss.